In many kitchens, inconsistent grinding is the quiet culprit behind thin espresso and muddled pour-overs. When particles are uneven, extraction becomes a guessing game. Some bits over-extract, others under-extract, and the cup ends up unbalanced. Home baristas often live with that inconsistency, or they wrestle with noisy blade grinders that heat beans and lose oils. Finding a reliable way to control particle size is central to brewing better coffee at home. This binROC unit arrives as a minimalist stainless steel grinder built for home use. It pairs a Conical Burr system with 48 adjustable grind settings and a 35-second precision timer that stops automatically. There's an integrated 48mm and 51mm Portafilter holder, anti-static technology to reduce mess, and removable components for cleaning. At roughly 8.8 by 5.9 by 16 inches, it's designed to sit quietly on a countertop and work consistently. At the heart of this grinder is a conical burr designed to minimize heat transfer and protect the delicate oils in the bean. The shape and material encourage a uniform particle distribution, which tends to sharpen clarity in the cup. Conical burrs also run a touch quieter and more steadily than typical blades, and the stainless steel construction promises durability for everyday use without sacrificing the texture that a good extraction requires. 48 grind options give you a broad range from fine espresso to coarse French press, allowing for careful dialing in across methods. The built-in precision timer runs up to 35 seconds and will stop automatically, which brings repeatability to the morning routine. That combination makes it easier to reproduce an espresso dose or a pour-over measurement without constant guesswork, so dialing to taste becomes practical rather than theoretical. For espresso lovers, the included 48mm and 51mm holder is a practical touch, making it straightforward to grind directly into a portafilter and reduce transfer losses. Anti-static technology keeps grounds from clinging and cluttering the chamber, and removable upper burrs plus a small brush simplify maintenance. A cleaner grinder is a more consistent grinder, and those small conveniences add up in daily use. Dialing in for espresso with a consistent fine grind yields better crema and a more even extraction. Grinding straight into the portafilter with the holder shortens workflow and reduces loss, so your dose stays close to target. The conical burrs play a role in keeping heat down, which helps preserve the bean oils that contribute to sweetness and roundness in a short pull, giving a more balanced shot overall. Switching to a medium-fine setting for pour-over brings out clearer acidity and layered flavors. The consistent particle distribution helps water flow evenly through the bed, which leads to predictable extraction and more nuanced cups. For morning pour-overs and slow drip recipes, that predictability makes it easier to taste differences between beans and roast levels without chasing wildly fluctuating grind results. On coarse settings, the grinder produces larger, consistent particles suited to French press and cold brew. The reduced heat transfer helps retain oils that contribute to body and richness in those longer steep methods. With a repeatable coarse setting, you'll notice less sediment variance and a fuller mouthfeel, which is exactly what you want from immersion brewing when texture and depth matter most. For hectic mornings, the timer and auto-stop feature are quietly useful. Set a time, lock the portafilter in place, and move on to the kettle while the grinder finishes. That modest automation saves seconds that quickly add up, and it helps maintain a calm routine where the tools support consistency without demanding constant attention. It's a simple way to make better coffee without friction. The grinder's minimalist stainless steel aesthetic and compact footprint fit small counters without dominating the space. At about 8.8 by 5.9 by 16 inches, it presents a neat profile and a restrained weight that still feels solid. For apartment setups or limited counters, that balance between presence and compactness makes it a practical companion that doesn't fight your kitchen layout. Routine cleaning is straightforward thanks to the removable upper burr, an included brush, and anti-static tech reduces ground sticking in the chamber. The stainless steel construction feels durable, and the manufacturer offers an after-sales team that typically responds within 24 hours. Keeping the burrs clean and occasionally brushing the hopper will preserve performance and help the grinder deliver steady results over years of regular use. This grinder offers precise conical burr performance that helps deliver optimal extraction, a wide set of 48 grind settings for true versatility, and a 35-second precision timer that brings repeatability to everyday brewing. Anti-static technology reduces mess and makes cleaning easier, and the stainless steel build feels durable for regular home use. The portafilter holder adds practical convenience for espresso routines. A few trade-offs are worth noting. The portafilter itself is not included, so you need your own 48mm or 51mm portafilter to grind directly into. The grinder produces a moderate operational noise level typical of burr grinders, and it requires occasional cleaning of the burr and chamber to maintain peak performance. Those are manageable considerations for most home setups. For home baristas who care about consistency and clarity, this binROC Conical Burr Grinder is a thoughtful package. It combines a heat-conscious burr design, a broad range of grind adjustments, and practical touches like anti-static tech and a portafilter holder. The result is more predictable extraction across espresso, pour-over, drip, and immersion methods, and a clear path to better cups without unnecessary complexity. If you brew regularly and want a quieter, more consistent grinding experience, consider trying a conical burr setup like this one. Subscribe for more calm, practical reviews focused on how gear changes the cup. Tell us your go-to brew method in the comments and which grind settings you'd like tested next. We'll keep testing and sharing measured impressions so you can brew with confidence.